A lot of them actually, you see, generally Malaysians are very kind and generous. The fact that people who does make contribution, they tend to donate in kind rather than cold hard cash. But whereas in actual fact, in reality, NGOs like Kechara, it's not even Kechara, even some shelter homes and all that, they need money to run the operation, to cover the operational costs, which is um, most of the time seen scarce. Yeah, so that's why we needed NGOs like us especially needed to work with more sponsors so that they can understand the real nature of things and and be more generous. Probably they understand a little bit more rather than giving us just donations in kind. Probably they can give us something like a monetary support as well. That is what we feel we NGOs like that should be getting. Well, Tesco has a problem. They generate surplus food because of the level of quality that they want to maintain for their shoppers. So when the shoppers do not really, or probably, let me rephrase it, if when there's a situation where the products were not being chosen by the shoppers, the products will remain on the shelves. And as you know, food deteriorates, especially fresh produce and bakeries. So when those are not being picked up, they stay on the shelves. So when over time it does go to another lower level, which we call deteriorate, right? The quality kind of like go off. So to prevent it from being even worse, Tesco would have already collected it away from the shelves and thrown it. So that amount really scares people, you know, the amount of wastage generated from this policy. And what they actually came about is how they wanted to solve this problem. They want to maintain the policy, but they do not want to see the food being wasted. So hence, they have actually contacted us and wanted to collaborate with us to see how are we going to help them to solve this problem. So, and we are very grateful, we are very glad that we were able to do so by helping to collect from their stores every day, and the surplus food that produce such as vegetables, fruits, as well as bakery items. These three main items we collect and redistribute it to the poor, yeah, on a daily basis. So it was like it started like 2-3 years ago, so from one branch, but after that slowly expanded to the rest of the stores before to 50 over other stores nationwide. Yeah, we constantly want to help them to get away from the street. This is what we stand for. Well, before we got ourselves registered as a society in the first place, we felt that we should do much more than that rather than just feeding. And you know, when you got the food, the next 4 hours you are hungry again. This is what Kechara Soup Kitchen is all about. We wanted to do provide the ultimate solution for their problem, and that is why we come up with services such as bringing them to referring them to some jobs, bringing them to see doctors for follow-ups in hospitals, helping them with other things like such as buying them tickets to go back to their hometowns, replacing their my cards, which is lost. Though without the my card, they can't really go out and find jobs. And of course, we unite them with their families. And before even all that, we actually provide counseling service to see how can we tackle this guy, this person, that person. So you know what? Sometimes it's a mixture of all services, whichever works for that person to help them to get off the street. So yeah, over the years we have already helped out about probably 2,000 over cases. The plan is we are going through a phase where we're strategizing ourselves, lay down the foundation, work as a food bank, concentrate more on food banking, understanding that there are a lot of our urban poor clients who really need our attention, like helping them to find more income, to be more financially independent, and taking care of the children's education. Cultivate that kind of culture for them to save, to plan, so that we don't generate more homeless people on the streets in future.